update on it.
Mr. Chairman, are you aware of the New York Times report out just minutes ago about Mr. Comey's memo?
I'm not. John McCain just mentioned something to it, and I'm going back now to look at that.
This is the second day in a row that we've had this conversation.
It was different yesterday. It was a different subject, wasn't it?
It was.
I mean, we've been having daily conversations for about 2 months.
Yeah. So after your intelligence briefing this afternoon, do you know next steps yet for?
Well, our briefing this afternoon had nothing to do with Russia.
Did you get to talk to someone who's in the meeting yet? Or?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
Okay, I thought you were hoping to do that today.
I was. Still am.
Do you have the jurisdiction to get something like the Comey memos?
Would I what?
Would you be able to request or obtain?
Well, listen, I know basically what the New York Times is reporting.
Yeah.
So if they've got them, why don't they release them?
They haven't seen it. Someone read it to them over the phone.
Really? You know, I'm getting really, really tired of anonymous sources, and I could write something and I could read it over the phone and tell them that they came from that. I can only tell you this, that as close as Mark Warner and I have worked with the director over the past, how many months now? I actually believe the director might have told us if there had been a request like that. And it was never mentioned by him. So somebody's going to have to do more than just have anonymous sources on this one for me to believe that there's something there.
Do you think there's an effort then from the intelligence community to undermine the president?
I'm not sure who it is.
Or the media, are you suggesting?
No, I'm not suggesting it's the media, but I think that with the number of anonymous sources that have been the subject of news articles the last 3 months, ask yourself, is there a concerted effort out there by somebody to, in some way, shape, or form, thwart the president's efforts? I'm still trying to sort out yesterday's meeting that I can't until I talk to somebody that was actually in the meeting.
Are you requesting transcripts of the meeting with Lavrov and Trump?
Listen, I don't know if there are transcripts. I'm not sure that a stenographer sits in a meeting like that, but there's got to be staff notes, so I want to talk to somebody who was in the meeting, and maybe they can read me their notes.
Do you think something Comey would have told you? You said that you've been talking to him a lot, you and the
Well, I've said openly that the director of the FBI shared more information with Senator Warner and myself than any director has ever shared. I think something as material as that probably would have been something he would have shared had it happened. But given that we were the last to meet with him before his departure, the last thing I think Director Comey was thinking about Monday afternoon at 4 o'clock when we met with him was that the next day he was going to get fired.
Does it sound like him that he would write memos about encounters that he would have?
You got to talk to people at the FBI.
So are you going to call them then, or ask for these repeated to somehow verify them?
Well, I think the burden is on the New York Times. If they're reporting it and they've got somebody that's got the document, they need to get the document and get it released.
Any update on as to when he might come and talk to the committee? Or
Thanks, Dad.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.